Wir gehen nach Königssee. Bye bye castle.
Bye bye castle.
Here we are.
Okay, so like Grayson said, we are headed to Königssee, which for those of you who don't know is a very famous lake in Germany, and especially in Bayern. It's right near Austria. It's a fjord, right?
Yeah, so it's a fjord. Usually you associate fjords with Norway, or I guess maybe New Zealand too some. But yeah, it's a fjord here in Germany. It's gonna be really cool. It's the first time we've headed out on the Autobahn towards Salzburg. Usually we go the other way towards Munich, but so this is cool. We're heading in a direction we've never been before.
We'll show you some of the view as we go, and then we're going to share more facts about Königssee as we get there. We're going to take the ferry. A man plays the horn on the ferry, and it's supposed to be like just magical, hearing the echo of the horn with the mountains. And yeah, Königssee is a magical lake. It's going to be awesome.
Well, that's
We're
what we
excited.
hear. We've never been, so we're about to find out.
Yeah. So we just had a little scare.
So on the border, when we were about to cross the border, and there was policemen, they had guns in their pockets.
Yeah, and we were not trying to cross the border.
No,
were we?
I'm still learning how to use the navigation system. It gives you choices of whether you want to take the highway or a more scenic route. And so I said to go the highway to get there. And the highway goes through Austria. So we got stuck in the border to cross the border into Austria. So I just told the border guard that we made a mistake and he let us turn around and come back. So
Yeah.
crisis averted.
Yeah, because to go into Austria, you got to have negative COVID tests and your passport. And we didn't have our passports. So we got a little scared. We're like, uh-oh, we don't have our passports. I guess that's a good lesson that anytime we're going near the border, we probably should just bring our
bring 'em anyway.
passports just to, not get in trouble.
I originally meant to bring them anyway to prove how old the kids are so we can get the kids discount, but then I forgot them anyway.
Oh, yeah, we do
But
need that.
they just said that they might ask us for that, but it should be fine.
All right, so now we're getting close.
Here we go. Dive into the great unknown. Has stories waiting to be told.
We're here.
It's bursting with color. Our hearts are open wide. The stars glow in wonder. We are so alive. We're not ever slowing down. We're chasing down the dreams we found. Over the rivers and mountains, deep in the heart of the sea. We know adventure is calling, so we won't
We get to choose our seats because we're the first ones on the boat. This is another reason.
Okay, then let's do that.
focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to our worries. So we run wild and free. We're not ever slowing down. We're chasing down the dreams we found. Over the rivers and mountains, deep in the heart of the sea. We know adventure is calling. everyone a chance to take. You can see it if you close your eyes. We already know the way. Forever you and me, running wild and free, chasing down the sun. Oh, we've just begun. It's a winding road of all the places we will go. There's a stirring in the ocean. There's a rhythm and a wave.
You don't have to be at work.
It's a cold deep within your bones, and it cannot be contained. Forever you and me, running wild and free, chasing.
Hello, I'm Griffin. We are currently at a restaurant on an island in the middle of nowhere. Our background are two mountains with the open sky, and our other background is four people with a stroller and a poodle.
The world view from a kid.
Look,
Should we put that
That's
in?
whipped cream on it.
Should I put that in? Does it really matter? Does it really matter if I put this in or not?
oh, it's sugar. Don't mind if I
Oh,
do.
is it sugar?
Grayson, was hast du?
It's sugar. Yeah, you don't probably
Was hast du?
Ich habe heiße Schokolade.
Du hast was?
Heiße Schokolade.
Nom, 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 nom.
Ich habe Cappuccino und Frittata Super.
I put it in anyway.
Frittata Super für heute.
Und ein Dunkel.
Oh, danke.
Dunkel.
Oh ja. Wir sind kalt.
Ja.
Ist sehr kalt heute.
Not Griffin.
Oh, Griffin, you're not cold? Kaiserschmarrn. Das ist Kaiserschmarrn.
Ja. Genau.
It's apple pancakes.
Well,
no, it's
there-
just sugared
It's pancakes and then there's applesauce to go with.
It's sugared pancakes with some fruit sauces, and we're all gonna try it, and it looks
Hey, Grayson, you have a
delicious.
napkin for your face.
Das ist sehr lecker.
Is
Oh my gosh.
das sehr lecker?
Kaiserschmarrn. Kaiserschmarrn.
Sugared pancakes, Kaiserschmarrn. Sugared pancakes, delicious. Oh my gosh.
Hallo Polizei.
It's like finding a treasure that's always
Yeah,
been
baby.
hiding. The first time that I see inside it and realize it's always been you. It's like reading pages and pages of stories of greatest adventure and glory. It's always been about you. When I close my eyes, it's you I see. I wanna feel like this forever and catch my breath every time you step into a.
So here we are. We made it to the end, to Salé, I guess they call it. The end of Königssee, and we're going to make a little hike over to Obersee. And over there, on the other side of the lake, you can see the cows over there. I was reading that they have a big festival in Berchtesgaden when they bring the cows out to the summer pasture on Königssee. And so they have a big barge, and they carry all the cows on this barge, and before they get on the barge, they go through this big parade through Berchtesgaden. And like in our grocery store, you know, they have all the cheeses and yogurts and everything from Berchtesgaden.
Berchtesgadener Land.
Berchtesgadener Land.
Yeah.
So maybe it's some of these cows out here that make our
Maybe it
yogurt.
is some of these cows.
Yeah.
Always been dreaming of you. It's like flying higher and higher and knowing there's no wind inside my whole life. It's always been leading to you. I wanna feel like this forever and catch my breath every time you step into a room. I wanna hold you close and never let you go. 'Cause I know forever was made for me and you.
So the kids were getting restless. We made it, like we said, all the way to Salé. We're gonna do the 15-minute hike to see Obersee. But the kids, they're restless, so they're up there in the woods right now. And they look like a magical forest. It looks like these rocks right here, they remind me of the troll rocks in Frozen 2. So cute. It looks like a troll garden over here. But two of the boys are playing up in the woods. They were like, we just need our woods time, Mom. So they're in the woods.
Yep.
And Kevin's gonna share some cool stuff he learned about Königssee and Obersee and everything. So here's Ella. She's tired too, and she's just gonna snuggle.
Yeah, you'll just snuggle. So I heard two different stories about why there's electric motors on the boat, and I'm not sure which one's which. The boring story I heard from one of my friends is that it's a natural habitat, a natural park here, and they can't have motors, and because of the sound, to keep the natural environment. Now, the much more fun story I read on the internet, so I don't know if it's true or not, but the Crown Prince, he had his hunting lodge here, and he didn't want to have motorboats to scare away all of the game. He thought that it would make it a lot less good, not as good of a hunting ground. And this, I think back in 1909, I think is when they first had the first motorboats, which is pretty amazing. First electric battery boats, which is really a long time ago to have such good battery technology. So pretty cool.
Go, don't you think?
Ooh, you are like a mountain goat.
I'm up there in like 5 seconds.
So Königssee is absolutely gorgeous. It's breathtaking. Like, it's hard to describe in words. It is a reflection pool, and so what you see in the water is the same as what you see with your eyes above. It's like a mirror, and it's just unbelievably gorgeous. And yeah, this is definitely a must see. And so all the kids are tired.
They're so tired. They were begging for us to go home. We pushed them about as far as we could today. We've been gone for many hours. Since 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 1:30 in the afternoon. They are done. They can't wait to go home. They're all playing on the rocks over there, and I had to come over by myself because they were too tired to make it this far. Kevin's already been down here. So anyway. Okay, so an avalanche came in 1100 and fell in the middle of the lake. Well, actually not the middle of the lake, but it fell at this part of the lake and split the lake into two. So now there's Obersee and Königssee. And without the avalanche, there'd be one lake. So that's a pretty cool fact, I think. Anyway, so what we're looking at behind me is Obersee, which is like the reflection pond. The other side that I've already shown you that we did the ferry ride on is Königssee.
Take the long way home if it meant I'd go walking by your door. Together we